I remember my first day in my bio lab. Everyone knew how to work all these machines, and I was just like, I have no idea what's happening. And my professor had to come over and help me. So it's I already felt like I was behind before I even got the chance to start.
So I felt academically challenged in many instances throughout high school, and I believe that that was derived from the fact that when I was comparing myself to other students from different school districts, they had a lot more resources and a lot more funding in their schools, therefore they were able to succeed.
But I don't know, I feel like I've seen a lot of people who they aren't necessarily struggling, but they are working a lot harder than me. Whereas I feel like I don't work as hard as some other people who didn't, went to possibly a different high school. So.
We were completely understaffed in terms of teachers, therefore we have really large classrooms, and that really put a hindrance on all the students in general. And also we didn't have as many programs as other school districts and their schools typically would have. And on top of that, we also didn't have a lot of resources for students who are struggling, whether it be tutoring or stuff like that.
It was just so hard to try to do homework at home and study at home when you can't take the textbook with you. Yeah.
There's a lot of schools where, not everyone graduates or not everyone goes to college. My school is one where everyone was expected to graduate, and most people were expected to at least apply to college, right?
Every single year they'd always we're gonna cut money from the art program or from music program, we're gonna have to lay off a couple of extra counselors and stuff like that. Which, they just gave us a little bit more money, we probably could have had everything, but.
We had very good resources besides just the teachers in terms of guidance counselors. I know our guidance counselors did a lot of one-on-one. Every senior was required to meet with the guidance counselor and talk about applying to college. That was a required thing we had to do.
So our year we had 3 guidance counselors, but this year I think there's only 2 now because of budget cuts and other stuff like that.
See, all of the people that I've heard that have had really good high school experiences, their schools kind of put them on a path their junior year. So they, once you hit your junior year, you kind of choose a career path to go on. And they direct your classes towards that, and then your senior year, you're doing things that only involve what you want to do.
My school had the opportunities for college, but also had this technical school program, which gave people who, weren't necessarily as academically minded that opportunity. And I'm now talking about, I'm realizing, that was a lot of opportunity. They had a lot of opportunity for a lot of people.
I believe that we need a more productive tutoring program. We also do need a program where students are able to get resources on how to apply to college, how to manage finances, because that's something that most people do not learn. We also need to have resources for students who feel as though they are behind, and that's something separate from tutoring, because no matter what high school you go to, many students are coming from different playing fields, yet they're all put on in the same classroom. Inside.